Mugendramon is one of the digital world's strongest Digimon. With an appearance of a menacing mechanized dragon, his whole body is 100% full metal. Covered in heavy armor and weapons, with a dragon's head and sharp teeth and claws, Mugendramon is an iconic monster that lives on even after his defeat. Unbound by time and space, Mugendramon becomes even more frightening with each evolution. Mugendramon is a pure mechanical Digimon that possesses power that overwhelms other Digimon and a brain that boasts incomparable processing power but does not possess any will of his own. Instead, someone has implanted a program with evil intentions into his Digicore, which is located in the center of his main body, and infinite power is supplied from the malice-filled Digicore. Mugendramon's name is based on the Japanese word Mugen, which means infinity. This machine Digimon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Metal Empire field. His special attack is a Super Dreadnought class energy wave fired from his two cannons called Mugen Cannon. Other attacks include Booster Claw, launching his left hand's retractable Booster Claw on a cable, Mugen Hand, in which he shoots an energy blast from his right hand, and Giga Destroyer and Catastrophe D. He also uses his right hand to crush his opponents. Mugendramon was created by combining the parts of numerous cyborg-type Digimon. He has Megadramon's helmet and right claw, Metal Tyrannomon's jaw and chest circuits, Metal Mamemon's two Psycho Blasters, Metal Greymon's left claw and chest plates, and Andramon's shoulder pads as kneecaps. It is thought that the cyborg-type Digimon that were manufactured before Mugendramon were just prototypes for the completion of Mugendramon. In some official artwork, all the Digimon that make up his design are screaming at him for using their parts, while Mugendramon is obviously annoyed by the racket they are making. Mugendramon also has a fully metallic dinosaur tail that looks like it's missing its tip. In different media, this tail can change form and perform certain functions, like extend and fire energy blasts. Even though Mugendramon's design ended up being iconic and fan favorite, it took some time for the designers to get there, as his first iteration had a lighter body, both in color and details. One of Mugendramon's most notable appearances was in Digimon Adventure as one of the four Dark Masters, together with Metal Seedramon, Pinocchimon and Piemon. They were created by Apocalypse. When they came into power, they fought with the four holy beasts and managed to seal them away. They were later freed with the power of the Chosen Children's crests. Later, the Dark Masters took over the digital world and reshaped much of it into Spiral Mountain, making it easier for them to conquer. Each of the Dark Masters ruled over a specific part of Spiral Mountain, with Mugendramon in charge of the city. His followers were called Metal Empire, among whom were Varuman-Zaemon, Megadramon, Gigadramon, Mechanorimon, Tankmon and Hagurumon. Megadramon is a Digimon that is programmed to destroy everything. Gigadramon's existence is the embodiment of a fiendish computer virus. Tankmon holds the alias of Mercenary Digimon, since he will assist both Vaccine and Virus Digimon if it becomes profitable to do so. Varuman-Zaemon is the embodiment of wickedness and is malicious and treacherous. Mechanorimon is the first vehicle Digimon in the digital world, incapable of action unless being piloted by other Digimon. Hagurumon possesses the special ability to send a computer virus to opponents in order to manipulate them at will. Mugendramon was defeated by Wargreymmon's Dramon Killers. When the four Dark Masters fuse, they can evolve into Apocalypse. Mugendramon is often used in various Digimon media as a villainous character, such as manga, games and cards. His great power and intimidating looks make him a memorable and challenging opponent for the main protagonists. It is said that Mugendramon, who was created by combining the parts of numerous cyborg-type Digimon, demonstrated abilities beyond imagination, and that the experiment was a success. Chaosdramon, who has a crimson and more slender metal body, is a further improvement and strengthened form of Mugendramon. Like Mugendramon, Chaosdramon resembles a cyborg dragon with body covered in crimson armor, housing countless weapons. He possesses immense strength and destructive potential. His body, which uses Red Digizoid, made by refining the Super Metal Chrome Digizoid and increasing its hardness, repels all attacks and destroys everything. Also, the version of the program set in the Digicore has undergone more destructive and autonomous improvements. Chaosdramon is also a Digimon primarily used as an agent by the leader of the Crack Team. Crack Team is a group that employs mechanized Digimon for nefarious gains. Their objectives and human affiliates are unknown, but information about which Digimon they use has been leaked. Other than Chaosdramon, Digimon members include Mugendramon and Gundramon, Metal Tyrannomon, Megadramon and Gigadramon, Metal Seedramon, Giga Seedramon and Aegisdramon. Chaosdramon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Metal Empire and Dragon's Roar fields. His special attack is Hyper Mugen Cannon, a Super Dreadnought class energy wave fired from his twin cannons. Other attacks include Chaos Crusher and Destroyed Hook. Destroyed Hook is an organic missile that pierces the flesh of the enemy with red Digizoid forceps. It then injects a living virus through the wound, which melts the opponent's body cells and turns them into meat soup. Compared to Mugendramon's ultimate level, Chaosdramon X has several times the strength and firepower, but he is destructive, independent and difficult to tame, so he chooses his own user. In order to compensate for the weight of his red Digizoid, his speed is reduced and he has acquired the Super Genocide attack. In this attack, he captures the enemy with the Chaos Crusher on his right arm, pierces open the armor, and fires organic missiles stored in the same arm directly into the enemy's insides. The red Digizoid body is what makes this terrifying, self-explosive zero-distance shooting possible. Before we move on to the next Digimon, let's first discuss a Digimon that shares some of Mugendramon's characteristics and is connected with him in his following evolution stages. Kimeramon is a composite Digimon created by synthesizing parts from various Digimon. In contrast to Mugendramon, a synthesis of several types of Digimon's metal parts, Kimeramon is composed of organic parts. It is still unknown whether he is a prototype of Mugendramon or a Digimon created to be used against Mugendramon. Kimeramon's body is made from Kabuterimon's helmet, Greymon's upper body, Metal Greymon's hair, Garurumon's legs, Devimon's upper arms, Kuwagamon's lower left arm, Skullgreymon's lower right arm, Monochromon's tail, Airjamon's lower wings, and Angemon's upper wings. In Digimon Adventure 02, Kimeramon was created by the Digimon Kaiser, but because of his dark powers, he was not able to control him. The word Chimera comes from ancient Greek meaning she-goat. According to Greek mythology, this was a monstrous hybrid creature composed of different animal parts. It was usually depicted as a lion with the head of a goat protruding from its back and a tail that ended with a snake's head. The term has evolved to describe any mythical or fictional creature that has parts of various animals. Kimeramon has the Data attribute and belongs to the Nightmare Soldier's field. His special attack is Heat Viper, the heat rays of death emitted from his four arms, a terrifying technique that tragically scatters those who receive it, like Kimeramon's curse. Millenniummon is an ultimate synthetic Digimon that fuses Mugendramon, who possesses overwhelming power, and Kimeramon, who possesses the data of various powerful Digimon. It is said to be impossible to defeat, and the real cause for his fusion has not yet been found. Millenniummon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nightmare Soldiers and Dark Area fields. His special attack is Time Unlimited, which compresses time to create a different dimension and traps the opponent in a subspace for an eternity. Other attacks include Dimension Destroyer and Mugen Cannon. Moon Millenniummon is a spiritual Digimon that exists in the inner world of Millenniummon. Because Millenniummon's Heart of Darkness has become a Digimon, it does not have a fixed form. It often takes on the form of a crystal, but it seems that its form changes due to its hatred and anger toward its enemies. Also, because it is a spirit body, it does not have substance and does not suffer from any physical attacks. In order to defeat Moon Millenniummon, it is first necessary to defeat the main body Millenniummon, but almost no Digimon can manage that. Also, it is said that even if Millenniummon were to be defeated by any chance, he would separate from his fallen main body and resurrect himself beyond time and space. His special attack, Death Crystal, has no physical destructive power and is said to cut into the hearts of opponents. Other attacks include Killer Light, Dimension Destroyer, and Crystal Drop. Zed Millenniummon is an evil king who flies freely through time and space and continues to destroy all ages and worlds. When a Digimon loses a battle, they become a Digitama, and although it is very rare, they can be revived from the corpse of Data. According to one theory, when a Millenniummon died in a fierce battle, Zed Millenniummon was revived with a dark soul. His immense body features two draconic entities wrapping around each other in spiral motion, sealed with a fluorescent green band. It is said that the band that stretches around Zed Millenniummon's body is like a chain that suppresses his abilities, and it is unknown who gave Zed Millenniummon such a curse. However, it is predicted that immeasurable destruction will rain down on the digital world once he is released from this curse. The band itself has an Easter egg, often found in the Digimon franchise. The band contains the web address for Digimon Channel, the official Digimon website at the time. In later appearances, The band was changed to show the current official website, digimon.net. Zed Millenniummon's special attack, Time Destroyer, destroys opponents in time and space. No one has yet returned alive from the time and space after receiving this technique. Other attacks include Chrono Paradox, Time Unlimited, and Dimension Destroyer. He can also fire fireballs and ice crystals from his two mouths. Millenniummon and Zed Millenniummon were also major villains in the Digimon Adventure reboot. There was an ancient battle between Light and Dark, where all the ultimate Holy Angel Digimon, including Seraphimon and Ophanimon, battled the Dark Digimon. The battle also included the other 6 main Digimon: Wargreymon, Metal Garurumon, Hoomon, Hercule Kabuterimon, Bikemon, and Rosemon. During the battle with Millenniummon, Patamon and Tailmon evolved into Godramon and Holydramon, with both sides demonstrating enormous power. In the Crosswars universe, Oneski absorbed a bunch of Scorpiomon, Mugendramon evolved into High Mugendramon. While retaining his basic appearance, the color scheme of his body turned in a crimson color. His special attack is also Mugen Cannon, shooting Super Dreadnought class energy waves from his 2 cannons. Which of these Digimon is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. If you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon or buy me coffee, the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more Digimon videos. P.S. Make sure to follow my community page on YouTube, as I also post updates about upcoming videos there.